this is slightly different than what I've been doing because, as you guys know, my camera battery is messed up, so I've been having to film on my webcam. Since we're in the bathroom, Alex is actually filming this on his phone for me, so sorry if I go a little fast because I don't know how much room it'll let me film. But what I'm doing today is I want to show you guys how I clean my brushes. It's pretty easy, and it's really not that difficult. I mean, cleaning brushes, of course, isn't difficult. What am I trying to say? It's not going to be a difficult thing to show, but I thought it would be fun. So, I have my brushes in like an old candle container in with the rest of my makeup. And those I just leave there. Any brushes that I pull out, I put the brushes in this little thing. This is all stuff that I use. And then I put my little sponges over here in this little thing with like, these are to cut open samples and stuff like that. There's a pencil sharpener in there. So first thing I do is I pull out anything that has been in here is dirty. It needs to be washed. I wash my brushes and sponges on a weekly basis. On Saturdays usually. They're kind of cruddy this week because I forgot to wash them last week, so this is 2 weeks. This is about all I use on a weekly basis unless I'm doing something special. Face Spongie. Been using this one for like eyes, for eye primer and stuff. You guys know what these brushes are. This is my favorite face brush. And this is the soap I use. It's the Sonia Kashuk brush and sponge cleaner. Of course, it comes from Target, but you have to like, where I live, you can't get it at our Target. They have it, but they're always out of stock. And the next closest one, it's like 20 minutes away, they're always out of stock. So we had to drive like an hour to get it because when you go online, it's like, oh, out of stock, can't order it online, whatever. So I turn the water about lukewarm-ish. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm going to turn the water down so you guys can hear me. I turn the water lukewarm-ish. I usually take off my ring just because I don't want to risk hurting my sponges. This one the cat already got, but whatever. And whether it's a brush or a sponge, I'll do this sponge first. I get it wet, and then I just spray this stuff all over the dirty bits. And then I just use my fingers. With this one I have to be extra careful because I think I might have to get a new one of these soon because of the stupid cat. But I just kind of rub it, and I rub it under the water.
You're not coughing because of fumes, are you?
No. Well, kind of. The soap isn't bad. It's just I sprayed it too close to my face and I have asthma. So I'll do that, and then there's still stuff on it, so I just spray it. The sponges are a little different. I mean, the one I use for my eyes, it's pretty easy to get all the stuff out because for some reason it sits on the top instead of getting so much inside the sponge like face products. But I do a mixture of rubbing it on my hand and rubbing it under the water.
Makes funny noises.
Yeah, they do. They do the like squeaky clean thing. And I mean, if you guys don't know what this is obviously just a Real Techniques spongie. I mean, blender knockoff, whatever you want to call it. I call them spongies. It always makes me happy too. I know a lot of people don't like cleaning their brushes, but I mean, I only use seriously like 4 things a week. The most obnoxious part is cleaning the sponges.
It's kind of like you're getting reset for the week too.
Yeah. And I usually do this like, I didn't put on any makeup today because I'm honestly lazy and I'm still wearing the makeup from my shoot yesterday. But I think this one finally stained a little.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
well.
kind of like when I used to play guitar.
And then you have to wring them out and make sure there's no soap suds.
I knew a lot of people that hated restringing it, but I actually always enjoyed it.
So, I have to be careful. Right now my fingernails are short, but normally I have to be careful not to get my nails in it. Sometimes if my nails are really long, I have Alex do this for me.
I can do it now.
But I do it until there's no soap left. And I have a dry washcloth, and I just do this. And then I have a dry bathroom hand towel that I put everything on and let it sit overnight. So I'll do a brush now. This is a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. So I do the same thing. I get it wet, I spray it, I do this. I mean, you're not going to see a lot of dirt because I've been using like a skin colored eyeshadow, but if I see color coming into the water, then I'll run it again. But like I said, these aren't super dirty, so do that, squeegee the water out, and then I put it on my towel and put it on here. And when they dry in the morning, I always like fluff them with my fingers, but Alex is telling me how much time I had. Oh, and with bigger brushes, I usually spray into the bristles. You have to be careful though, because you don't want to get it in the barrel or handle or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, just one quick miss is usually enough, and the water will be the rest.
Yeah. I mean, that stuff is great, and the bottle lasts me for a while, so. It's a little expensive. I think it's like $12, but it's totally worth it.
It's like $1 a month with how slowly you seem to go through them, so good for that.
And this one is always the most annoying. This is another beauty blender knockoff. I got this one at Ulta for $5, and I seriously love this thing. I haven't tried an actual beauty blender, so it may be better, but if it's the same as this, I don't know why people spend $20 on them when you can get these at Ulta for $5.
Plus, it's got a great color.
It's pink.
That looks like bubble gum. Wow.
They do have purple ones if you don't like pink. They didn't have one when I got one. This always feels really slimy because I use it for all my face stuff, so it's like caked with moisturizer and primer and
it's probably pretty bad today, especially.
Yeah. It's really slimy. It feels kind of gross, but kind of cool at the same time. It's always also the most annoying to wash because you have to go more by the feel and see if it's still slimy because it is stained. Which is weird. Mine's weird. You see a lot of people's, theirs are stained like skin colors from foundation. And mine's like stained this white color from all the primers and moisturizers.
Now your translucent stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can feel. If it's slimy, you need to wash that part more. But if it's not, then I generally consider it clean. The worst part is when I've been doing a lot of different things. And I have a bigger pile of brushes, and the bending over at the sink is the worst part for that. But this seems pretty clean. Yeah, that's how I clean my brushes every week. It's pretty simple. Like I said, I pretty much do the same thing every week. I am going to do Get Ready With Me this month at some point, eventually. But I'm trying to work through some stuff right now. I don't really do project pans or project use it ups or anything like that. But I have stuff that's like I'm trying to use up so I can just start repurchasing the stuff I really love. So I pretty much do the same thing every day until I finish a product or a sample or whatever, and then I do something different. I'm pretty boring, but so I only have 2 sponges and 2 brushes almost every week to clean, so it doesn't take that long. And I just, like I said, I do my makeup on Saturday morning, and then either right after or later in the day, I'll wash my brushes. Saturday's kind of chore day for us anyway. And then I let them dry overnight. If it gets to be 8, 9 o'clock or later, I'll usually wait and do them on Sunday because I don't want to deal with them not being dry to put my makeup on for church. But I just usually make sure I get them done before that. But yeah, that's how I clean my brushes every week. If you guys have any questions, just throw those in the comments down below. Subscribe if you aren't already, I guess. I'm not really good at asking you guys to subscribe, but I guess if I ever want more subscribers, I should learn. Yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Bye.